Watch your mailbox as it's arriving soon for the low income. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to discuss some important details specifically focused on the low income and fixed income beneficiaries, as you will be receiving some important documentation in your mailbox relatively soon if you haven't received it yet. This is very important and it's impacting about 100 million low income Americans all across the country. Let's get into it and discuss all the details. First off, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to help you out in any way that I possibly can, as well as keeping you informed during this very busy time. Also, as long as you're right down below the video, make sure to hit the like button and of course share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can continue to help out as many people as we possibly can right now, again, during this busy, confusing, and uncertain time we're currently living through. Alright, thanks again. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into it and talk about what is arriving soon and what you need to pay attention to, because this is very, very important stuff. Alright, now to be fair, yup, I have talked about this before in other videos, but I want to bang the drums on this thing again because this is very, very important stuff right here, and unfortunately, I've been reading a ton of information coming out about this, and a lot of low-income people are being impacted in a major way, most of which don't even need to be impacted in the first place, okay? But it is because of what is going out, what is arriving in your mailbox, what you got to do with this stuff, and it is all pretty timely. Therefore, I want to focus on this again here in this video, okay? Now, generally, I don't come back and talk about the same topic time and time again over the course of a couple different months. However, this time I am, because like we've talked about before with a couple different things, like for example, the debt ceiling drama, just not too long ago. The reason I talked about that so much is because there was so much uncertainty going on out there, and of course there were a lot of people here in the community worried about your fixed income benefit, and I continued to come back time and time again in the videos and said, don't worry, your benefits are not stopping, your benefits are not ending, your benefits are not, being delayed. Nothing like that. I continued to come back and I said, there's a law in place. Please don't worry about it. So I wanted to offer that reassurance, which is why I talked about that so much there over those couple months before the deal came in. And obviously that's all beyond us now. However, this is another issue that started a couple months ago, and it's still rolling on now. And again, it's picking up speed. There's a lot of information out there, and there's a lot of people that are very concerned about what is going on here. It is all about the Medicaid purge or Medicaid unwinding, okay? This started in April. In April, there were 5 states. In May, there were 19 states, according to what I was finding. Now, here we are. We've almost got all the states included, okay? There's not all the states yet. In fact, next month, there will be more states added, but we're getting very close to all the states being added here. What does this simply mean? It simply means that they're going through the 93 million people that are enrolled in Medicaid and purging the rolls across the states. Okay, so here's what happened. Back a few months ago, we got the expiration of the Public Health Emergency Declaration. Basically what that meant was this was in place for well over 3 years. It started in early 2020 and it extended until, just a few months ago. So over 3 years this was in place. As a result of that, states were getting federally funded because, federally funded with federal dollars to basically keep everybody on the Medicaid rolls. Well, after the Public Health Emergency Declaration ended, then federally funding dried up for the states, and the states said, oh, we don't have any money. We got to go through these rolls here. Plus, there was a provision in place that said they could not remove people from Medicaid during the Public Health Emergency Declaration. Now that it's gone, they've got to start purging the rolls. So according to the estimations, there's anywhere between about 6.3 and about 25 million people that are enrolled in Medicaid that generally probably are not eligible for that. So as a result of that, the process that they're going through right now is literally purging hundreds of thousands of people in each individual state and millions of people across the entire country off of Medicaid, okay? The numbers are well into the millions as of right now, and we're not even, with all the states so far. We're still getting started here. There's a lot of people that are already losing Medicaid coverages. So that's why I want to bring this to your attention. Here's what you're going to be receiving in your mailbox. You're going to be receiving paperwork, okay? I know. Who wants to fill out paperwork? Not I, said this guy. Not me, right? But here's the thing. If you get the paperwork, you've got to do it, okay? This is not something like, well, I'm just going to, throw it in the corner and, maybe I'll get to it next month. You can. I wouldn't recommend that. I definitely would not recommend that. You certainly can if you want. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. Not my style, not what I want to do, but I certainly would recommend if you get some kind of paperwork from your local office, I would highly recommend opening it right away, filling it out to the best of your ability in its entirety, and then of course getting that back right away. Here's the thing. The statistics are showing this much. So far, what they're finding is that 4 out of 5 people are losing Medicaid coverages because they did not fill out the paperwork in its entirety, or some of the pages are omitted as it was sent back. 4 out of 5 people. So basically what this is saying is that the majority of people out there probably don't need to be losing coverages, but they are because the paperwork was not filled out properly and or in its entirety, and it was not all included when it was sent back, okay? So very important stuff. Now here's the thing. I do know that a lot of you here in the community have already gotten the paperwork. Well, I'm not sure if it's a lot, but I've seen some comments coming in saying, I got the paperwork, filled it out, sent it back. Awesome. Good work. Seriously. Good stuff right there, okay? But if you're on the list of the people, which is the vast majority of the population that has not received the paperwork yet, you probably want to keep this on your radar, okay? I know a lot of us have the tendency to get the mail. You grab the mail and you think, I don't really care. I'm not going to open it. I don't know what this is. I don't really care. It doesn't have a money. It doesn't have a check in it. Unless it has a check in it, I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? How many of us are open our mail that way, right? You ever think that way? You look at all your mail and you think, bill, junk, bill, junk. This one, no check. You know, like if you knew that there was money in there, you would open it immediately, right? I know I would, right? But again, if you know it's a bill, you're like, who cares? Just get to it later. Some other day. You know what I mean? Some other day being like a week later, a month later, like never later. You know what I mean? And eventually just gets ripped up and thrown away or something like that. I would not recommend that this time, okay? I would recommend opening that up right away and filling it out as you can and getting it back to them, okay? So the reports continue to come out on this. There's a lot of states that are included. Not all of them yet. More will be included next month. But again, very, very important stuff right here, in my opinion. Now, here's the thing. Do you need to take action? Are you held and said you have to take action on this? No, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But if you don't do anything, there's a high likelihood you're going to be losing Medicaid coverages, okay? Just saying. I'm not here to scare anybody, not here to instill fear in anybody. I'm here to bring it to you straight and give it to you all the information that's going on out there. And this is the reality of the matter that's going on right now. So, hope that makes sense. But like I said, if you don't want to fill it out, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Don't do what, if you don't want to do something, by all means, don't do it. It doesn't matter. I'm just simply saying, just get ready, okay? So, this is what you want to watch for. And again, I know that some of you already received it. Awesome stuff. If you've already done it, if you already filled it out, then obviously this doesn't pertain to you anymore because you've already sent it in. You're kind of good to go. But if you haven't received it yet, just be on the lookout. You'll need to do that, okay? So basically the purpose behind all this paperwork is they're basically re-authenticating the eligibility for people to be enrolled in Medicaid. That's basically it. They want to look through everybody and say, okay, this person is eligible, this person is eligible, oh, this person is not, let's purge them, this person is eligible, this person is not, let's get them off of here, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's the purpose here behind all this, because they need to get people off of Medicaid because that's just kind of the process now. So we knew this was coming. I've been talking about it for a very long time now. I've been saying, get ready, everyone. It's coming. It's coming. We don't know when. It's coming. And then sure enough, it started a few months ago. So here we are. We're in this situation right now that I've been talking about for a long time now. For the last year or so, we didn't know when it was coming, but here we are. It's been going on for a couple months. So anyway, I find this to be a very important topic. Just wanted to bring it to your attention. Anyway, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, and catch you again later in the